Hello my lovelies, today we're going to talk about Dracula. Dracula is on our Halloween 2015 challenge reading list and it is my third favourite book on that list after Frankenstein and the Monk. I'm going to presume that you've now read it or at least know the stories. I'm not going to go through it part by part. I will say though that it is a book written entirely by letters, diary entries or newspaper clippings, so it's epistolary. It's also in two parts. You can put it in two parts. It is where Dracula is on the hunt and it's his quest, and it is when it's the other way around and the goodies are on their quest after Dracula. Anyway, I love Dracula. It is such an intricate story, but it's still so simple. The narrative is really intricate because you have so many people telling the narrative, but it still doesn't get all that confusing. I know people tend to get confused between Lucy and Mina, but that's just it's female names, as we all get confused sometimes. This book is filled with misogynistic themes, racism, xenophobia, generally all things not pleasant, and this is well known. It is also known to be a soft porn book because of all the sensual sexual themes. They weren't clear to me when I read that when I was 10. They are clear to me now. There's a lot of stuff I didn't understand as a child. That seems to be perfectly fine when the book is old. It is gothic, it is supernatural. Most of those books written in the 19th century have these themes. I think what I'm often sat wondering after reading it is, why do we find these themes alright? I am not a fan of Twilight at all, mainly because I found the romance issue there a bit of a problem. The power structure is all wrong, the stalking is all wrong, and I do not find it a healthy relationship at all, and I don't want young girls or boys to see that as something normal. Yet, Dracula also has quite a few disturbing themes, but here it's more good versus evil. It is a very clear stance between what is good and what is evil. Dracula is pure evil, while Jonathan, Lucy, Mina and Dr. Sawyer and all those are pure good. It's the virtuous versus the sinners. Dracula likes blood, ooh, sex. The virtuous don't like blood and they're getting married, and the news about the child only appears after marriage, and the sinner is vanquished. Themes. I'm really curious to hear what you have to say about the book. Did you like it? Have you read it? If you haven't read it, you should. And so sorry about the spoilers, but you know. Do you understand what I'm saying about this being less accepted now in new books than it is with old books? Because it is. I'm pretty sure it is. You can also argue that Dracula does not encourage any kind of... Well, it does. The blatant misogynistic themes are not there to warn you of them. The racism is not there for you to say, oh, racism is bad. It is there to say, oh yeah. What do you think? Let me know down below. I want to have a good old chat about this. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll link the Goodreads group down below. And I will see you soon. Look at all those fucking bastards.